Hey everyone, it is Thursday, November 23rd, 2017. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that, if you're in the United States. And it's time to go to work on music. It's been an excellent day so far. I'm in a really good place, and as usual, excited for a productive session. I'm getting even better every single day with my hitting my timing benchmarks for the day. So I've got a really nice long session ahead of me, and I think I'm also getting better at planning those sessions, keeping the momentum going, and making sure I don't overwork anything or stall out at any point. Kind of an issue I hit last session, like I was talking about in the previous video, is I just worked on something for like more than it needed to be worked that day, and there's sort of this point of diminishing returns, I think, where I can force it to work that day, but because I'm not under any type of ridiculous deadline right now, I don't have to do that. So I'm just learning to balance my session a little bit more. So as a result, today I'm going to hit the online class front as I usually do, update you guys with what's going on with that, move forward with my drum instrumental growth, working on some stick control stuff for my feet, and then going to hit the production front, finish tracking the intro section for the drums, which I was working on 2 days ago, and then I'm going to come back to that later and hopefully start tracking in the verse and maybe get a final take for that today. We'll see. And then I'm going to sketch out some chorus ideas for that. I'm also going to be working on the backing vocals for the track today, try to get those locked in, honestly, just try to get some usable stuff, and then I can build on that later if I want to, but I think I just want to keep my momentum going with this track and just finish all this sort of detail and edit stuff like sound effects, guitar fills, drum fills, things like that, and just try to get the track mostly complete as far as like start to finish sound, and then I can go back and refine as needed. Um, that is going to be primarily the session. We'll see how far I get through that stuff, but I'm pretty confident I can knock that stuff out, if not more. We'll see. And yeah, I celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday with my family just because of some logistical stuff. People are in a lot of different places in the world right now. And so part of my family's flying somewhere, part of my family's here, part of my family's a couple hours away. So we're just working out the logistics, and I'm very happy to be just having a day of work where I can work undisturbed and uninterrupted for a full day. And it's amazing when you do something that you really love. It's it is work, but it's a special type of work where you just can't get enough of it. And I'm just so happy right now that I have the bandwidth that I have to work on this stuff. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you have any thoughts. Let's get to work. Alright, excellent first half of the session. Hit the online class front, went a little bit further with crowdfunding, and got some more information on that. That's probably something that's farther down the line for me, but it's good to have as much knowledge and as many tools in my toolkit as possible. Moved from there to a quick drum practice, just working through my stick control book, and I was very pleased actually that the work that I did a few days ago, when I realized like my single stroke roll wasn't really keeping up with the rest of the pattern at 65 beats per minute, so I just sat there and worked on the single stroke roll for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes straight, and then came back today and it was fast enough, so that's good. That's a really good sign, and it's really the key to progressing as quickly as possible is that deliberate practice, figuring out where things are falling off for you and then focusing more energy on that. took a short break, did a little bit of reading out of the recording secrets for the small studio book, no major updates there. Then got into the production front, warmed up, took all the part for the intro of this song that I was working on 2 days ago, and just started with the metronome really slow, made sure everything was in line, and got a few good takes at each BPM up until the target BPM where the actual track is, and then did a few sort of practice runs there, and then just started doing takes. And I probably got like 6 or 7 takes that I was happy about, and then a few near the end that were really, really good. I'm not sure, it's hard to know while you're tracking exactly what's going on, but I'll listen back to them, and then if it needs more work, I'll hit it again tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But yeah, I'm really happy with where my process is as far as tracking goes. I think I'm getting a lot more efficient as far as time and energy. I think I'm getting a lot more focused, and I think I'm getting the best results that I've ever gotten. So that's pretty much what I'm in the game for right now. And I'll just keep, raising the bar, raising the bar, raising the bar, and just see how far I can push this thing. So I'm going to take a break, have some food, rest up for a little bit, and then come back and hit the production front, probably start tracking some vocals. Talk to you guys in a few. Alright, excellent, phenomenally good session. Definitely the best of all time that I've ever had, and I'm still improving my workflow, so that's exciting. Second half of the session, I didn't film that much, but I did a lot. I jumped into my singing class, got some work done there, realized that some edits needed to be done on the track, so did those. And then jumped into the vocal booth and did a bunch of backing vocal takes. I did some low harmonies, some low octaves, some high harmonies, some high octaves, and then some doubles, and I'll just kind of mix and match and see what I like best. I listened back to the stuff from a couple days ago that was more just like sketches, and the stuff that sounded good was the stuff that was just simple, not like moving around or like changing the harmony a ton as I went, but really just filling out the main melody and supporting it. So I might get deeper into that, like do some harmonic analysis, so the chorus, that could be a really good exercise actually now that I think about it, so we'll see. That was good. I probably tracked vocals for like an hour and a half, and took a couple breaks where I went further with my Musicism online vocal class. Just, it's perfect time to start building up my technique and storehouse of tools, etc. And yeah, that was really good. Then I started working on some guitar elements for the fills in the track, things like coming out of the first chorus going into the second verse, there's like a space for a guitar fill, and just getting some ideas and working those ideas out. And then I just sat down and started sketching out and polishing. I had already kind of sketched out and polished mentally and a little bit on the kit, like the first verse, like actual first verse of the song, and then first pre-chorus and first chorus. And those grooves will probably be similar to the other sections, like verse 2, chorus 2, etc. And then the bridge will probably be something different. But yeah, that's coming together quite quickly. I think the main work was like the opening fill, and then the first verse section, like getting that main groove and idea kind of locked in. And now I'm starting to just get a little bit more comfortable on the kit, building my chops back up, and getting back in the groove of writing and recording at the same time. So overall, fantastic session. I really was focused. I really switched gears between different things artfully and well at the right times. Kept my blood sugar in a good place, kept my mood in a good place. I definitely could feel myself dipping and getting fatigued a little bit at the end, kind of losing some focus a little bit, but I fought it and just still checked all the boxes on my goals for the day, so I got to be really, really happy about that. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Till then.